Good morning, stage three. So for your reading response activity today, once again, we're looking at the focus on reading strategy of making predictions. So having a bit of a guess about what a text is going to be about, or what the main plot is, or what are the characters going to do, where is the setting at. So today your activity is a little bit different from the ones you did earlier in the week. I've simplified it down just a little bit more for you today, because I think some people had a little bit of trouble completing the predicting activity from the last 2 days. So I've just tried to really simplify it down for you today. So today what I want you to do, and I'm going to click over to the slides here, you are going to read, we're not going to look at the cover of a text, you're going to just read the title. Now from the words in that title, you are going to predict what you think this piece of text or writing is going to be about. Now I'm going to read it for you. The title of this text is Dog Runs Riot at School. So from reading the text, I know instantly that one of the characters in this text is going to be about a dog. Okay, so I instantly know that I can make a prediction about the character, which will be the dog. Okay, let's use the word riot. Now you need to think closely and hard about what you think the word riot actually means. If you're causing a riot, then you need to think about some synonyms that you could use for the word riot. So riot, you could use the word havoc. So if you're running havoc, causing mischief. So doing something to cause a bit of a scene. So a dog is causing a bit of a scene in a school. Okay, so what kind of school do you think it is? So I've given you 3 specific questions today in which I would like you to base your predictions around for this text. Okay, so the first question is, what kind of riot do you predict to occur at the school? So once again, thinking about that keyword riot. What is this riot that this dog has run at the school? Okay, I want you to be as specific as possible. So think about if a dog came into our school, how could it cause a scene in our school or run a bit of havoc amongst the children or the staff or the teachers or the classrooms? Question number 2 is, how do you predict the dog got into the school? Okay, how do you think it got in the first place? And the third one is, predict the resolution or the solution to the text. So how is it going to end? What happens to the dog in the end? What happens to the people at the school? Okay, so there are 3 specific questions I would like you to think about before you actually read the text. So it's a little bit more simple today. And I've really tried to be specific with the questions that I've asked you. So once you have answered those questions, and I would like you to answer them in full sentence answers in as much detail as you possibly can. Remember, there is no right or wrong when predicting. It's activated from your prior knowledge or experiences. You might have been in school before when a dog's run in and something's happened. I remember last year when I was on playground duty, there was, I think it was 2 or 3 days in a row where the dog had run in and it absolutely ran havoc around the school. So I know that that's triggering my prior knowledge, and that's what I would base my predictions around. Is it actually happening to me in the past before? So then you're going to click over to this, and I'm just going to click it onto it really quickly and then back off so you don't get to read any of the words. Then you are going to read that text and see if any of your predictions are correct. I'm just going to click back onto this little guide that I had on here. I'm just going to read some things for you, just discussing making predictions. So reading between the lines. Sometimes it isn't what is being said, it's what isn't being said that counts. Okay? Thinking about the title, like I said, thinking about the words in the title of that book, because it's not as easy today. You're not getting to look at the front cover as a book and make your predictions based around that. You're given 5 words and that's it. So are the characters hinting, or is the title of the text hinting at something? Okay. All right. So you might think about, and here we go up here, think about other stories you have read in the past, or think about past experiences. So that's something really important, which I think is the main point to get across today. Think about your past experiences or knowledge, if that has ever happened to you. And I would like you to give me pretty thorough and detailed sentences today, not just a 1-word answer. So you're going to click back over to this slide and you're going to complete your 3 predictions in here. All right, off you go.